Today we will be talking about the Devi Ever Effects Super Soda Meiser. It's a super neat pedal designed by Ben Hinz with the help of Reinhart of Tera Melos. One thing that kind of got me when I had originally purchased the pedal is that it came with zero literature, so there's kind of a steep learning curve as far as, you know, the controls, but luckily there's only 3 knobs and a chaos, or what I like to consider sort of an expression switch. So we're just kind of dive right into it. So first and foremost, I kind of want to apologize. I've never actually filmed anything before, so I don't have professional grade mics or any kind of good sound input setup, so the camera is going to kind of have to do as the primary audio in, but hopefully I don't get crucified on the internet for that. So the first thing that everyone is super interested in seeing is this drone knob here. Cranked all the way down, it's in kind of a safe mode. And then as you start to kind of turn it, you can hear the oscillations. So that's super rad. And then when you combine that with the expression switch, it kind of slows it down to where it's like this. So that's really neat to me. And actually the drones are pretty responsive to the actual gain. You'll hear, this is what Ben Hinz likes to call safe mode, which is just all knobs, the gain knob turned down, and then as you start, so that's neat. Now, I know that Ben Hinz from Dwarfcraft is super into modular synthesis, so I think this is kind of his hat tip to that. And then again, we'll try affecting the gain with the chaos switch and the drones going on at the same time. Which doesn't seem to have much of an effect. Again, no literature came with this, so I'm learning pretty much at the same level as you guys. Let's get into the fuzz. So I'll be playing Les Paul Epiphone Special. I've got some Seymour Duncan Pearlygate humbuckers in them, and my rig is pretty ghetto. I got a little orange mini monster and a crate combo amp. So, you know, nowhere near professional quality, but the fuzz is really responsive, very thick, super beefy. I'm gonna have the volume and gain knobs at around noon here, so you can just hear kind of the what I noticed there with the gain all the way turned up is that it almost has this kind of octave up fuzz effect with it, which that's super neat. So let's keep the knob back at noon, and we're going to try to play with the expression switch as well, the chaos switch. Let me set this down. Okay, sorry, I know this is super ghetto. Using the guitar stand as kind of a tripod right now. So we're going to mess around with the chaos switch. One thing that I did notice though, the drone seems to kind of be its own entity that doesn't particularly care for being mixed with your guitar's signal. So that's a bit of a bummer, only because, you know, you would need a loop pedal or something to kind of dub over it. I mean, it picks it up, but not to the extent that you could really hear one over the other, and it's got to be kind of tweaked almost perfectly. When you do have the chaos switch engaged, it kind of does have that low thump. But apart from that, you kind of just have to live with the drone doing its own thing. So that is the Super Soda Meiser. Super sorry if you couldn't get one of the 75. Nick mentioned in a thread on Reddit recently that you know, he's gonna try to convince Ben to make another set. So hopefully you could pick yours up then. If you do have one, enjoy. It's super fun.